I know also that I'm speaking about leadership, but it's not just for leaders who are in a position on a board or who've got some title before or after their name. All of us have influence in our circles, in the places where we work, in the groups that we engage with. And that influence is leadership. So it doesn't have to be official leadership, but it could be just how we are working with other people. So to think about it in a slightly broader sense. I am very fortunate to work as a futurist, but whoa, I bounced, but also as a professional speaker. And I've held some leadership roles in our speaking world. In the Professional Speakers Association of Southern Africa, I'm a past president, as is Bruce. I'm also past president of the Global Speakers Federation. And especially in that role, I got to deal with leaders of the speaker associations around the world. And the reason I'm traveling is to kind of get these perspectives of how we deal with futures issues in different parts of the world. But this leadership uncertainty we have and anxiety is there's so many layers to it. It could be because we're not ready for a leadership role that we're suddenly thrust into, or that we think we're competent and we're good at what we're doing, and then it dawns on us that there are other things going on that we haven't seen yet because we didn't have enough leadership experience. Or it could be that we're doing the best we can and something comes along like COVID. And COVID came and global pandemic, and everybody has to respond, and there are decisions around the world, and people arguing and pointing the finger. And sort of the summary of our experience with leadership during COVID times is that, okay, we've had that experience now, we've learned from that. We'll be able to handle another pandemic. We got all the things in place. We'll be able to respond quicker next time or better next time. Only the next disruption is not likely to be the repeat of a previous disruption. It's going to be something different. Like, for example, a war in Iran that suddenly makes countries getting fuel a bit of like a roulette wheel about who's going to get fuel or not, and who's going to be able to get through that strait. And we're traveling next week to Vietnam, and Vietnam is having, certain rules in place now that businesses will be closed and public places will be closed on certain days to try and save some of this fuel so that the country doesn't run out. So it has all of these other disruptions. So there is this constant anxiety in leadership and ambition to grow and take on this mantle, but then this concern about whether we will be ready or not, and what are the other things that are going to come along that are going to challenge us.